Okay, this video is for grade 8. This is number 27 in your long answer review package. So all of the information that we have here will be used to figure out the perimeter of the rectangle. So everything that we need is there. So it says the height of the rectangle below is 10 centimeters, which is shown on the diagram here. Then it says the height of the triangle is equal to the height of the rectangle. So that it looked like this h was missing, but it's not. H of the triangle, the height is 10. The measure of the base of the triangle is 2x plus 4 centimeters. Okay, so we already have that measurement in there. The base of the rectangle is twice the length of the base of the triangle. So we actually have something for this dimension. Okay, but it's 2 times 2x plus 4. So it's twice that one. So we know how to calculate this. We do distributive property. So 2 times 2x is going to become 4x. 2 times 4 is going to become plus 8. Okay, so that's the length of our rectangle here. Then it says the combined area of the triangle and the rectangle is 300 centimeters squared. Is the perimeter of the rectangle. So we're trying to find the perimeter of just this. So adding up all of the outsides. So first of all, I know that this is also going to be 10, and this is also going to be 4x plus 8. I'm going to have to add all of those up. But the thing is, we have to figure out what x is in order to figure out the actual side length here. Okay, so what I have to do is I have to add up the area of the triangle plus the area of the rectangle based on those dimensions with the x in there, make it equal to 300, and then work backwards to figure out what x is. Okay, so I'll do my work underneath here. So area of the triangle plus area of the rectangle equals 300. So the formula for the area of a triangle is base times height divided by 2. So we're supposed to know that. I told you needed to have that on your memory aid. So you could write the base 2x plus 4 times 10, but I'm going to write it the opposite way so that we can easily do the distributive property. And don't forget that for a triangle, it's divided by 2. So 10 times 2x plus 4 divided by 2. That's the area of the triangle. Plus the formula, so this one was base times height divided by 2. This one is either length times width or base times height, whichever you want to call it. Okay, but you do one side times the other side. So this one, the area is 10 times 4x plus 8. And all of that equals 300. Okay, so now we're just solving for a variable. So we're just working backwards to solve for x. So right away here I can see that I can do 10 divided by 2. If you want to do distributive property and then divide everything by 2, that's fine. But I'm just going to do 10 divided by 2 is 5 times 2x plus 4 plus 10 times 4x plus 8 equals 300. Now I'm going to do my distributive property twice. So for here, 5 times 2x and 5 times 4. So this is 10x plus 20 plus, here I do 10 times 4x is 40x plus 80 equals 300. Now I'm going to do my combining like terms. So I have 10x here plus 40x, which makes 50x, plus 20 plus 80 is 100, is equal to 300. So now I'm going to bring my 100 to the other side. So I'm going to do minus 100, minus 100. This goes away. 50x is equal to 200. Finally, I'm going to divide by 50 on both sides. So x equals 4. I'm really running out of space here. Okay, so if you do that calculation, take a minute, look over that, see if you got the right thing, but your x is supposed to equal 4. So I'm going to take that back up to the top because we're still trying to find the perimeter of the rectangle. So keep in mind that just because you've solved for x doesn't mean that's the answer. The x is just part of the measurement for the triangle and for the rectangle. So I'm going to go back up to the top. I'm going to scroll my paper back up, but I'm going to take this x equals 4, and I'm going to plug it in to figure out what my perimeter is. Okay, so I have this formula here where I have 4x plus 8. So I'm doing perimeter. Perimeter is add up the sides. Okay, so I'm going to plug my x was equal to 4. So for 4x plus 8, I'm going to put 4 times 4 plus 8 to figure out what that side length is. So 4 times 4, 16, plus 8 is 24. So now I know that this side is equal to 24. Okay, same thing for this side that underneath is equal to 24. So perimeter is going to be equal to the two sides that we already had, 10 plus 10, plus the two sides that we just solved for, 24 plus 24. And if you perform this addition, you're going to figure out that perimeter equals 68 centimeters. So that's my answer. Obviously, you should be working in a linear fashion downwards. You can move around if you need to and you don't have enough space, but it needs to be clear where your actual answer is. And on your exam, there's going to be a space for the answer at the bottom of the page. So make sure that you actually go write somewhere that it's 68 and the unit was in centimeters. So it's 68 centimeters.